Good morning everyone, rise and shine because today is the day where Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle movie just got released everywhere in Japan in your theaters. And yes, I will be giving you guys the fans reaction, the reviews. Yes, spoilerless review. I will not be giving you guys the review with spoiler. And yes, you guessed it right, there has been a lot of leaks that has came out from the screening yesterday. I've seen some of them already and it already looks insane, and I will be making another separate video talking about the stuff list of this particular movie because it is on another level. There are names that I already guessed will be in the actual production, but there are some names that are particularly shocking because what in the world, how in the world did they actually able to pull out this name to work on this particular movie? Because what the hell. But yeah, this video will mainly solely talking about the reviews from the Japanese audiences. So yes, let's go on with the spoilerless review of this particular movie. Alright, so for the first one I'll be choosing is from Alan, aka Bucks the Bomb on Twitter. He has actually did watch the movie at 12 AM Japanese Standard Time, the earliest screening for Demon Slayer in Japan today, and here is some review from him. He kinda posted a spoiler review for this particular movie, but I'll be choosing the one that doesn't have that much of a spoiler or doesn't really spoil the entirety of the movie incompletely. So here it is. Review of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Return of Akaza. Wow, where to even begin? Overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 10 overall. Some parts are 15 out of 10. It's surely an incredible and worthy addition to the legendary franchise we all love and cherish. I'd say that it has a starkly different feel right from the get-go, mostly due to the pacing in my opinion, and for good reason, as anyone who has read the manga knows how much they have to fit in, and we are really in the endgame, and it feels that way. And then he goes on to talk about some scenes from the actual movie itself, and then apparently Shinobu versus Doma has a pretty relatively quick pace, and apparently it felt rushed to him. He also mentioned that y'all will geek the freak out over seeing Zenitsu lock in. Freaking amazing. He also mentioned that so there's definitely a reason that Akaza's name is in the title of the movie. And then he said this fight did not hold back. Holy shit guys. For real, no amount of hype can possibly set your expectation too high. This is a bold statement and I kinda believe it. Like my expectations already on another level, and I am pretty positive that this particular movie will surpass it because this movie is a setup for the trilogy and we already know how Ufotable handles movies, so I can definitely tell that this particular fight scene, the fight scene of Akaza versus Sanjiro, will be on another level. Also a random thoughts, he apparently liked the pacing from the second third or so on better than the very beginning. Again, he understands why it was like that, so yeah. He also mentioned that the movie doesn't feel like 2.5 hours, it felt more like 1.5 hours for him, which is completely understandable. When you are on the edge of something, when you're on adrenaline, it will feel faster. So for this movie, it's no doubt that you will feel like, oh my gosh, it has been 2.5 hours already? And he basically ended the thread with, alright, that's all my exhausted brain can think of for now. Gonna see it a few more times this week for sure and update as needed. What an amazing time to be alive, y'all. And this is him taking a picture with Tanjiro while wearing a Tanjiro shirt. Thank you for the review, Alan. Next up, we have a tweet by I'm Him Goljo Strongest on Twitter. Oh my goodness, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is the best Ufotable production ever. The visuals were absolutely breathtaking, and the Zenitsu and Akaza fights are the best of the series to date. I also cried. Lisa and Eme also turned the freak up. I highly recommend watching it in IMAX. He also said something like, I promise you, you are not ready for the Akaza, Tanjiro Gyu, and Zenitsu fights from the Infinity Castle. Shinobu was also spectacular. This is the last tweet from him. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle had me so excited and hyped. It reminded me of Avengers Infinity War and Endgame hype. Can't wait for part 2. So if you have that level of hype, you will definitely hit the box office with this. The Japanese audiences also expressing their review by saying, "Finish watching the movie," and in my heart, Zenitsu style, I shouted, "Shimono-san! Zenitsu, you're just too cool. I've fallen for you even more, and thank you, Shimono-san." Note, Shimono-san, Shimonohiro is the voice actor for Zenitsu, so I'm guessing that he did something insane since he was locked the hell in the movie. So I'm very much looking forward to see what Zenitsu will do in the movie itself. Another local also said, "I've been teary-eyed ever since the movie started, and even though I know the story and the ending, I still cry at the parts that hit hard. The visuals of the Infinity Castle are so incredible. The immersion is insane. The Demon Slayer corpse and the demons are also strong, obviously. In the Dolby Atmos theater, I genuinely panicked thinking a crow had flown in. I already want to go see it again." First of all, I love this review. In the theater, he actually panicked thinking a crow actually flew inside the theater. But yes, I love this review so much, man. Oh my god. We also have another review here. "I'm the kind of kid who can't just walk straight out of the movie theater. Well, I think it's worth watching at least once. The three-dimensional angles and effects that are practically Ufotable's signature, plus the thrilling background music that gets your emotions soaring. Maybe I'll go again." We also have another review from Konpei-chan. It said something like, "Demon Slayer is insane. Is this the pinnacle of modern Japanese anime?" That sounds kind of cool, not gonna lie. Okay, now I have another one which is pretty funny. So here we have by Parallel Star. "For now, to people going to watch the Infinity Castle arc, I'll just say this. Seriously, 2 hours and 35 minutes is a long haul. So make sure to use the bathroom beforehand. If you have to leave midway, it will distract other viewers. And if it's absolutely unavoidable, don't book a seat in the middle. Go for one on the edge so you can sleep out easily. That way you won't be a bother." I am guessing that this guy is watching the movie and people are going like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet because, you know, it's 2 hours and 35 minutes now." Don't go to the bathroom beforehand. You know it's a long movie. You know what, let's just end it with that review. It's so funny. So yes guys, those are basically it. These are the few reviews that just got out after the very first screening of it in Japan. So yes, I'll definitely update you guys with more. There are a lot of leaks that has been floating around Twitter, Discord, Facebook, TikTok, all those platforms, so please be aware of that. And yes, I'll be talking about the stuff that actually participated in the movie in the next video, because there's a long list and I kind of need to filter out some. So yes, I'll be talking about it. So yeah, please look forward to it because I'll be talking about what your past work are and make you guys even hype about the movie. Thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.